Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of the Minecrab series. We are in the first version of Minecraft, which is RD132011, and there's very little yet. We have cobblestone, grass, and air to work with. Right now, I am going to break and place the first blocks in the world. We'll keep those. And the next thing we're going to do is jump up. There is no world border to stop us, and there's also no void damage, so we can keep on falling forever. So now I'm going to leave my computer and we'll keep on falling for a while. While I'm falling, it's a good time to explain what this series is. I want the series to be a fun, technical Minecraft series. We'll break the game in many different fascinating ways and make insane farms in the world. The next question you might be asking is, why are we in the first version? The first answer to that question is discontinued features. Discontinued features are different mobs, blocks, items, etc. that you can get in one version, but then not in the next version. What makes them different from removed features, though, is that when you update, they stay in the next version. They aren't deleted. While some of those will be very useful for our world, most are just fun to collect. The second answer to the question is, well, while we could just hop from version to version to gather all these discontinued features, I want us to thrive in these versions as well. It will be lots of fun to do crazy stuff in these old versions, not just the most current ones. Real quick, coding and math intermission. So, now that we're falling, we need to know how fast we are falling in order to calculate how far we fell. So, we look at the code, and this represents what Minecraft's doing, and we see that first, every tick, it's subtracting 0.05, and then, after that, it's multiplying the change of y by 0.98. So, if I run this code, we're going to start at a change of y of 0, and then we'll keep on running this code and see what number it stabilizes at. So, we're assuming that we're not hitting a block, because right now we're just in a free fall. And this is the number you can see down at the bottom of the screen. It's decreasing, and eventually it's going to stabilize at negative 0.2449963. So we can take that number and multiply it by the number of ticks we fell, which is 20 per second, and we'll get the distance we are below the world. And I'm about to fall for a very, very long time. Okay guys, in that one cut, it has now been 5 days, and we have fell over 2 million blocks. And you can't tell, it looks exactly the same, it's still just a blue screen. I'm looking around now, it looks exactly the same. But I think I'm finally ready to go up to the surface. So, I'm going to press R to reset our position. And here we go. And actually, we can press R again, and each time we teleport to a random position, so we can hold R, and whoa, we're going all over the place. But now I think my computer needs some rest. It has been on for a while, so I'll get with you later. Alright guys, I am back, and now we are going to use that random teleportation as a random number generator. So I've perfectly divided our world in half with this big wall right here. And now we're going to make one side tails with this T. We're going to make the other side heads with this H. Now predict what side we're going to land on when I press R. In the very off chance I land on this wall, it's the same as a coin landing on the side, so that probably won't happen. Alright, here we go. Tails. Did you get that one right? Okay, think of another. We'll do it 3 times. Oh, close, but heads. Okay, one more time. Think of your guess, and heads. Alright, let me know in the comments how you did. Alright guys, moving on from the random teleportation, now we're going to talk about the build limit of the world. In this version, the build limit was only 64, and 43 layers generated in the world. so you could only go 21 blocks above the world, which looks like this pillar right here. Later it's doubled to 127, and then after that, in 1.2, it's doubled to the modern 256. But right now it's a measly 64. Now, as I was going up in that pillar, you might have seen something strange about placement too. Right now, you can place blocks inside of the player. This allows for what I think is the easiest X-ray exploit in Minecraft. All you have to do, dig a hole, place the block inside your head, and wow, you can see. It's not particularly useful though, because there's no caves to go finding, but still interesting how easy it was to do it in this version. So, next I'm going to be building a big wall, and I'll show you why. Great wall has been constructed. Are you ready? Wow, this is the big thing. Now, the reason I've constructed this is because of the Moiré patterns, which I hope you're seeing right now if the YouTube compression hasn't destroyed it. They're these interesting patterns that come from Aliasing. I'll leave links in the description about it. And as you can see, when I'm moving the angle of my camera or moving around, they're changing. And this still affects modern Minecraft actually, especially if you turn off mapping. And you can very interesting patterns forming. You may have seen this earlier when I was falling on the underside of the world too. So, very cool. And with that, we've pretty much done everything that's left in this version to do. I guess I'll do some building, but I'm not the best builder, I gotta tell you guys. I'm sorry. We'll see how that goes. Alright, I have built 3 things in our world. First is a little shack here. First house. Not much. Only 1 block choice, and a little basement. Second thing is these letters right here. It says blue right now, but I'm going to move over to that platform. You'll see things are shifting. It changes from blue to crab. Third and final thing is this mini castle here. It has some parkour inside, and outside there's a moat that goes to the void. So that's all the building I want to do, and I think this is where we're gonna call it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, subscribe so you can see the second episode, which will be coming out soon, and you can see even more Moiré patterns as we fall. Bye.